If you want to stay anonymous on Google, well, you'll be lucky, and that's why we've got Julia Angwin here to, always talks about things, privacy, however you want to say it, and we always feel scared. Why should we be scared now? What's Google done?
My job is just to be scared. I should wear a mask or something.
Don't do that. I mean, you scare us enough as it is. So what's going on?
So yesterday, Google announced a change to its privacy policy that would allow it to combine information it has from separate accounts into across. So for instance, if you have a YouTube account and you upload certain videos there, in general, that has not influenced what you've seen in your search results.
Yeah.
They're saying, look, we want to give you a better experience. So if we happen to know you love videos of fluffy ponies or whatever, and maybe that'll help us give you better search results, we want to be able to combine that information. So they're basically reserving the right in their privacy policy to combine information from all types of Google accounts. So Gmail, your Google Plus social account, your Android account, on your phone, YouTube. I mean, they have a lot of services.
And I mean, I think the Gmail plus the search is probably going to be one of the most common ones, especially in a business environment. People have their work email, they have a Gmail account, and then they're doing some searches. So I think a lot of people are going to be swept up into that, aren't they?
Yes, although to some extent it's been going on now. So if you're logged into your Gmail, you see your little face on the top of Google, and they know where your location is.
Yeah, sure.
So there's always been a little bit of this connection, and earlier this month, actually, they made a bigger connection when they started putting results from Google Plus social network in your search results. And so they've been moving this direction. In some ways, this is just them laying the legal groundwork, which is what the privacy policy is a legal document saying, look, we're combining all this stuff, users, deal with it.
and basically that's how they've said it. Now, why are they doing that, given that Google chief executive or executive chairman Eric Schmidt said Google will remain a place where you can do anonymous searches? Well, this sort of...
Well, the thing
and that's what he said last year, right?
And so technically you can do anonymous searches if you make sure to log out of all Google services, and so they don't know who you are at that moment, and then you do a search.
How likely is that?
Well, personally, in my life, unlikely. But I'm sure there are people who don't use any Google services. And
you're very attuned to privacy, though. And so if it's unlikely that you're going to do that, how likely is it that anyone else in the entire world...
Well, that's why, we said in an article that it's going to be harder for users to remain anonymous. They'll have to make a much more conscious effort as they combine all this information. One thing I should say about Google is they say they want to do this to provide you better service, and that in theory, more personalized search is going to give you better results, and that they're also walling off the one piece of their information that they're not combining is the advertising network DoubleClick, which is all the websites you visit, most of the websites you visit across the web that are not Google but might have a Google sponsored ad. They are not going to combine that. So that's the one thing you can still feel is not going to be combined.
The one thing. Okay, well, I'm glad there was one thing. Thank you very much. I'm still terrified by this. Thank you very much, Julia Angwin.